Hey guys, welcome to Texas Kaiju Fishing. So today I'm out here in this pond and I'm trying out these things you can buy at Walmart for $2. It's a Strike King Bitsy Bug mini jig and it's come with 3 trailers. So let's see if I can get something. This is how they come packaged. And I got 2 colors. So I'm gonna start with the green pumpkin. Let's see if one of them hits. If you now earlier this week I was throwing something that was not $2. I was throwing an A-rig that cost me about $13 for the setup, and the swim bait heads and the swim baits probably topped out about $30 rig, and I snagged and lost it over there at the bank. I was able to catch 1 fish. Here it goes. I been watching too much YouTube. Decided to go purchase a Yum umbrella Flash Mob Junior. So let's let's see if it is a fall bait. This morning is actually the warmest morning we've had in a week and a half. So let's see if they're active. Fish on. Fish on. Hey. First fish on the old umbrella rig. Oh, sucker John. Look at that. Went for that middle one. Pegged. Sucker is pegged. Let's get a picture of her on the rig. All right. Choked it. Choked it. Calm down. Yee. Not a big one. But let's get back out there. Hopefully we cycle through these little ones and catch a big one. Yee. Well, welcome to real fishing. Snagged, lost my A-rig. I'm gonna throw this jig out there, see if I can just hook into it and get it back. And it was a clean cut. So, man, that's about $20. It got snagged and I just lift up my rod tip and it just, I had a leader on there. Had a freaking leader, because I know how braid gets nicked up by rock, but it must have ended up wedged, and it's clean cut in the braid. No knot failure, nothing, just a, golly, man. $20. All right, 1 fish on that A-rig. Woohoo! Okay, got this tight on. The trailers they include in here are Rage Baby Menace trailers. This is their Bitsy Bug, and the weight of the jig head is 1/4 ounce. There are a lot of big green sunfish in this pond that will have a mouth big enough to eat this setup. But there are also bass. So this jig head has a keeper. Let's see if we can get something. Throwing a straight braid. So I like to retrieve this like I do my Texas rigs. You let the rod do most of the movement, and then you just reel up the slack. Okay, not bad. I thought it was gonna be covered in slime. Remember these jigs, you can get their hack attack swimming jig, their football jig, their pitching jig, or this Bitsy Bug flipping jig, and it comes with 3 trailers for $2. You're essentially paying for the jig head, I think. But it comes with 3 sample trailers. If you've never tried the Strike King plastics, it's a good little package to try one of their jig heads and their soft plastic. Then that side's covered in slime. I don't know if this is heavy enough to really force it to the bottom. I won't be out here long. Just a quick fishing session, and I'll have to get out and up to work. Water is deeper over here, so if it is cold, then you assume they go to the deepest part. I don't have any frogs with me. I don't know what this is. It looks like duckweed. If it is that stuff, then I'd be surprised if any fish is alive. This stuff just blocks oxygen. Yeah. I'd be surprised if there's any fish alive in here. I'll walk back and try that pond where I know there's that big fish before I call it a morning. Yeah, look at this stuff, man. Oh man, look at that. Gonna be out of fishing line. Good thing there's no monsters in this one, or that I know of. Yeah, ain't nothing here. I'm not gonna waste time here. Let me go to the other pond. Make sure not to take any of this crap. All right. All right, we're at pond number 2. No duckweed. And it looks full of life. Okay. Let's pitch along these weeds. So I have no confidence in this style of jig. I really don't catch fish on them. But everything you read, oh man, the jig, the jig, the jig. And maybe if I wasn't a moron, okay, they're split. The jig, man, the jig. Throw the jig. I can count on my hand, one hand, how many fish I've caught on this style of jig. Oh, that's a hit. Got him. Got him. Jump up. There you go. Came and thumped it. It's a big thump. There you go. Strike king, side of the mouth. Barely hooked. Good hook. Got that meat. Hooked him in that meat. All right, that's what a thump. When they say you'll feel the thump, you'll feel the thump of the fish. All right, let's see if we can get another one. Let her go. Yee. Okay. So on that bite, I felt a tick tick. I think it was a panfish, and then oh boy, got triggered by the panfish going for it, and just whew, he might have ate the panfish. I didn't check the inside of his mouth. But yeah, I felt something tick tick, little panfish nibble, and then afterwards, huh. Okay, that's what it feels like. The main reason I'm fishing this out here is, like I said, I've only caught, that's my second jig head fish on a bass jig. And that first time, I remember the line just got heavy. I thought I was snagged. So I popped it up hard, and that set the hook, and the fish started doing what it does. On this one, old boy came and killed it, and I felt a noticeable tug of a fish hitting. Also throwing it on straight braid, just for the sensitivity of throwing straight braid. You'll feel more. I'm telling you, I felt that tick tick. It was a panfish. Panfish like to go for them appendages. And that's not the biggest fish in this pond. There is a 4-pounder in here that I hope neighbors and other people that I've seen fish in this pond haven't killed it. Now these Strike King boxes, they come in the two best colors most people buy, the black and blue or a green pumpkin watermelon. Those two colors are what sell most in all soft plastics, all lures, especially that green pumpkin. It imitates a lot of bait fish. It imitates a lot of sunfish. That's why if you have something with like green pumpkin and chartreuse, that yellowish color that imitates the breast of a bluegill, oh, that's why those tend to get hit a whole lot more. A lot of companies have that green pumpkin chartreuse swirl. So that's it for this morning. Again, what I recommend to y'all, instead of fishing a $30 lure, oh man, that hurt. These are at Walmart, packaged like this with a jig head. So for the what you pay is $2.50, $2 and some change. So essentially, I think you're just paying for the jig head, because that's what their jig heads by themselves cost. But these packages come with a little trailer, a little sample trailer, and it's all Strike King. So $2.50-ish. That's what you pay. You try out a Strike King jig head, and they have these. They have their Ned head, their football head, their flipping one. This is their flipping bitsy bug, and their swim jig, their hack attack. In my opinion, that's $2.50 instead of buying an umbrella rig, loading it up with all the jig heads and the lures, and losing about $30 worth of fishing stuff. Oh man, it's gonna hurt for a while. That feels weird. It's just grass. Okay. So yeah, if you like what I'm doing, subscribe to the channel, like the video. Till next time, y'all take it easy. Bonus cast. Walking home, so let's see if this pond's got something real quick. That's an ugly cast. Okay, let me get a better cast. Okay, last cast. Fish on. Man, this dude picked it up, put it down, picked it up, put it down. Look at that. Barely hooked, probably. Pretty good hook set. No, terrible hook set. Pretty good hook up. Hook set pretty weak. Pretty soft. Look at that pattern. Get a picture of you. Right. Thanks, little fella. Bonus cast. One more cast. You know the rule. If you catch a fish, you get one more cast.